Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Fridays. I am your host, Master Recky Wills, joined as always by Aura,
Hello.
by Brute,
Yo.
and the illustrious Gal Black Mage.
I don't get top billing anymore. What's up?
And my fucking controller didn't turn on. God damn. Okay, wait. Oh, we're good. Ah! Yeah, I know. I felt weird not saying your name at the start, but I wanted to give you the end credit for once. Alright, who?
I like it.
We got?
It's
We got
alphabetical.
Roxas. Yeah. We got Roxas. We got Pamela. Nikki. And... yeah, those three. Who do we want to do? Oh, wait, we got jobs first. Wait, hold on.
Alright.
I can't forget jobs.
Jobs are important.
Millennium Tree, Interior Heights. 3 different places. Okay, fine.
You don't want to miss out on them again.
Yeah, because they give you recipes, they give you money, which is going to fund all of our future activities. And they're permanently missable.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to go and redo it again. Trust me, that shit sucked the first time.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of extra editing work, and I don't want to do that.
I respect that.
Minimal editing.
If there's anything I respect, it's not editing your gameplay content.
You know it. Only the longest of long plays. Oh shit. Invisible walls got me.
If there's anything I respect, putting off all the administrative style work on somebody else, recording the video, slapping it up on YouTube, and calling it a day.
That's my plan.
I'm ready anytime now.
I think we can just
Blaze! We're done.
You know, I didn't expect Vayne to just one-shot those guys, but hey.
Yeah,
works
that was
for
pretty
me.
good.
Yeah.
It seems I've become
Yes,
too
Pavel?
powerful. Should be over here, I think. Yeah, there he is. Our boss monster of the week.
Twitch just let me know that Recky Wells is live, and I'm glad I had such a useful notification.
Thanks, Twitch.
Well, maybe we can have a little fun. Sulfur, please!
No fun allowed.
Monster.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
This is instant.
Instant, baby.
This is instant. This is instant. I'm pumped up for this.
You know it's time to say it.
You know
think
what
it might
time
be
of the
instant.
you know what time of the week it is.
Instant time?
This is instant.
Now, how will you
This
respond?
is, he's gonna resist this, but I'm gonna do it because it looks cool.
Boom.
Still hurts.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Wonder what
Jess
I
can be an
make.
actual alchemist. I do alchemist things.
Don't mind me, I'm just walking to the other side of my bedroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Why?
Looking out the window.
Oh.
You're doing. Sorry, what?
I was looking out the window.
Oh, okay, that's not what I heard.
What'd you hear?
Peeing out the window.
Blaze, strike
Not
I'm
quite.
able to
I'll be right
launch
back.
Ultimate Uni.
through! No excuses. This is efficient.
Let's see.
Don't hinder me.
I'm going.
Moppy Cardo.
Taste
Moppy.
the power of my new model.
I'm ready
Expect
anytime
his voice
now.
to be higher than that.
Releasing shadows!
Yeah, you'd think so.
He's all manly man.
He's an important person.
How's this?
I wonder if his Japanese voice is deeper too.
I could switch my voice to
please!
Japanese.
I'm ready.
Oh god, damage.
Ow.
My powers. Blade, thrust up.
Oh, I don't have enough. Sad.
I'm counting on you. Grow up big.
I'll take it.
Lock on.
I'm pumped up for this.
My powers. Blade, thrust up.
Did I put my... Yeah, okay. Okay, we're good. I forgot for a second whether or not I was wearing glasses.
This'll make it all right.
Because I definitely wasn't earlier in my Zoom tutorial class.
Switch.
Oh.
I couldn't remember if I put them on or not. Ow.
That time flow change doesn't really have any purpose within the boss fight itself, right?
I don't even know what it does, to be honest. So let's give him attack plus.
Sulfur, please. Oh boy. No excuses.
My turn.
This is
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Aha! 1, 2, 3, and you're mine.
It'd be nicer if this guy had weaknesses, but...
That power, I will seal it.
I can switch.
And... Alright, regular attack. Love to see the poison.
Oh, there's one status he can be hit with.
Yeah. Let me see what... Alright.
Fly to the
RNG
heavens.
time. I see swords. Damn, poison hits him like a truck.
I'm ready. No excuses.
Oh boy.
Everyone, please.
Get him.
This is it.
Yeah.
I win.
Nice. See, we wouldn't have got the big uni bomb. Pop quiz. Where's the next place I have to go? Cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember, like, the only thing I even remember is what one of the enemies looked like, and not even both of them.
Oh, he's all
Tennessee.
the way at the back. Jesus. All right.
Tennessee.
We are running today.
Oh shit.
Can I see?
Yeah, going to Tennessee. Talk about where you're going, right? The answer's Tennessee.
Yeah. Why the fuck would I go to Tennessee?
Nashville?
What's in Nashville?
Country music?
Okay, what else?
Country music?
Name something that Nashville is popular for that's not country music.
Beer? Because country music?
But do they have good beer?
No. God.
Alright, name something nice about Nashville. Come on, Brute, you're costing me viewers here. I'm losing a lot of demographics.
Nashville.
Nashville residents have left the chat.
It was founded in 1779.
Why do you hate rednecks so much?
We hate rednecks.
How could you do this to our illustrious country music listening Patreon demographic?
You know what? I like that Tennessee has a lot of blackberry bushes.
Has a lot of what?
Blackberry bushes.
Blackberry bushes.
Okay. It was either that or black torch-bearing witches.
That's a stretch.
Compelling.
Yo, what up, Vanessa? How's it going?
Compelling.
I'm trying to think of something else for Nashville.
Yeah, I think you're just telling him to fuck off.
You gonna hear the pipes in my bathroom? Oh, I'm dumb as fuck. It's
Let the
fucking
battle
like
begin.
food, barbecue, and like, you know, country fried steak.
Sure, we believe you.
I'm ready anytime now.
You know, life is good. My keyboard works again. It has lifted itself from its own fucking casket.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I like literally just fire hosed water onto my keyboard last night.
On video. Well, in video. Here.
Yeah, unfortunately I had my mic muted when it actually happened.
I'm gonna make some good fucking content, dude.
Yeah, because it was loud. It was like...
My perspective was just hearing Reki go like, oh shit, or something like that. Like,
Yeah, I believe
good.
I unmuted my mic thinking that it was currently not muted and yelled Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Because like, have you ever seen like a busted fire hydrant that's just spraying water?
Yeah.
It was like that. Because I opened the bottle cap just a little bit, and I was just like, it looks like it's bubbling, but I think it'll be fine.
get kinda
and then
hard
it
like
just
this.
like 300% bubbling all of a sudden
It
after
was-
I like stepped away from it.
It was so good. It was in the first 3 minutes of the episode of the Deep Fried Slime that got released today. That shit immediately explodes and he shouts, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was a
What an exciting start.
good fucking time, man. And then I didn't have a keyboard for that entire session, so I couldn't take any notes. So I hope I remember what happened.
Oh.
Just ask Michael for his notes.
Michael takes very.
This is instant.
Actually, I can see his notes. I can just give you his notes.
This is instant.
Oh, is he writing them like in a document?
He's writing it like in his fucking character sheet, like, so I can just open it. I can see everyone's everything. I actually read it before the session last night to give myself a mental like refresher.
I'm
Nice.
pumped up for this.
Yeah, he's our note taker for
He's our
Final Fantasy Rating
competent
2.
individual in general, really.
Yep.
He
Fly to the heavens.
writes the best descriptions and takes the best notes, and that's the big deal.
Sulfur, please!
Yeah, that's why he's our main paladin.
I can switch now.
It's my
Not a
turn.
What?
paladin. Are you talking about Final Fantasy?
This is instant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was like,
This
I was
is
thinking about like
instant.
BFS, like he's never played a paladin.
But he will
This is instant.
eventually.
I'm sure statistically.
I'm going.
Ooh, we got the break.
I'm ready.
Roxas is ready, man. Yeah, I got fucked. Fuck you in particular.
New monarch.
That is theoretically an AoE move, but
I can
when
switch.
have I ever used it for AoE?
I don't know when.
Exactly.
I'm throwing.
There's some really good ones in here. Oh, we gotta hit him with.
I'm able to
I hit
switch.
Vanessa with the Bane one.
This
Hold
is
on.
instant.
Here, try and figure out what this one said in Japanese.
Sulfur, please!
Imagine entering combat like, oh, there's dudes here, let's roll up, and then getting hit in the face with a giant spike ball.
Lock on.
So can you do it on Morningstar?
Man,
Yo, we made a fucking joke about instant noodles the last time she said that.
Please!
Last week.
yeah, I think so.
Same page, man.
Wonder what I can
That
make.
is still a mental image that I love, is just her preparing noodles and then going, this is instant!
Holding up like a fucking
Surprised by the power of instant noodles.
Go, go! Ultimate Uni!
Yeah.
Sulfur, please!
My turn! I'm going!
What's our...
Flame of purification.
Let's go. Blast.
I hope you're ready.
No, Roxas, we're not
How
ready.
will you respond? I can switch.
We got him.
I'm counting on you! Grow up big! I'm able to switch!
What the fuck? I know this is like really like backpedaling a little bit, but apparently in Nashville,
Pray to your god!
Tennessee, the headquarters for the Barbershop Harmony Society, also known as the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America Incorporated, is in Nashville.
Oh. That's cool.
Darkness!
Darkness.
I won't storm!
It has 22,000
It
minutes.
said she had haste, I didn't think she would just straight up fucking...
Oh,
Damn.
All
Alright.
right, I'm ready.
I see how it is. Fucker.
That is a pretty cool thing in Nashville, though, yeah.
Thrust. I'm ready.
Been in Nashville since 2007.
Yeah, get fucked.
Instant
Yeah,
death.
fucking Barbershop Quartet.
Yeah, she
This
cracked...
is instant
She cracked a
death.
nut as a move.
death!
There's double up moves in this game that take 2 turns to do stuff. That was the setup. Just drop a fucking tree on people. Nikki's so great.
There's a weird smudge on my glass.
I missed it. Did it not get to grow up into a tree this time, or did she, like, die first?
Nah, she definitely died first. That boss was like, I have haste now. I'm like, alright, so you'll go faster? And she's like, no, I'm gonna go 3 times in a row. Like, big whoops, dude.
Oops.
Alright, one more boss to kill, and then we can go do fun things, like social links. Did we decide who we wanted to do first?
Oh wait, I don't remember what the options were.
Nikki, Muffy, or Roxas.
Do Roxas, Nikki, then Muffy.
Alright. One person said it, so it shall be!
I actually agree with that, 100%.
Yeah.
I just picked like names at kind of random, so I hope that there's a good reason that you agree with that, or if it's also just blindly agreeing with something. Either way.
Well, I'm the only one who's ever
That's
seen this
literally
game
my
before.
descending order of interest.
I actually did it distinctly not going off with the characters I was the most interested in. If that was that, I'd pick Nikki first. But I like Roxas's name, so I picked him.
Fair.
And I don't give a fuck about Muffy, so...
I mean, honestly,
Do none
same.
of them. Friendship is stupid.
I don't respect that
Speaking
thing.
of not giving a fuck about Muffy, later, dude. I've literally had him in the party this entire time just because I knew that I was going to never use him ever again, so I just wanted to show him off. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
I can't abide by
What
the
about showing off
Let's
his
try this
Japanese
anyway.
voice?
Oh, fuck me.
I actually joined it's Roxas with an A, I think. Roxas.
No, it's IS.
If you're thinking of Kingdom Hearts, it is.
Yeah.
I thought they were spelled the same way. I didn't realize the name
No.
was so different.
No,
I
it's
remember-
different spelling.
I remember being a kid, be like, oh, his name's Roxas too, that's so cool. And then, oh, it's spelled
Blaze!
different.
Thrust.
pumped up for
Leave the
this.
rest to me.
Still cool, man.
Oh, that one never got out.
So I don't think I can abide by the friendship is stupid statements.
Friendship with most video game characters is stupid. That's why simping is stupid. But these are my homeboys.
I don't think that's what simping is.
I'm just
Break up
specifically
justice.
calling out my Lord here
It was a good fight.
because she simps hard. Because you said my anime boys and girls who are friends are dumb. That's not Jordan, no. Well, guess what channel you're gonna have to look at every Friday at 2 p.m.
Is that what time it is for you?
Fuck no, that's when I release
Oh.
the archives
Okay.
on my YouTube channel.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't add up to how I understand Pacific time.
Well, see, you think we're on Pacific time. I'm on Canada time.
That's what it is.
I definitely want to, like,
might
say
get
I'll be
kinda
on
hard
in 2
like
minutes
this.
someday for deep fried slime and then be late by an hour and be saying, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to convert it to American.
I greatly dislike that.
Sulfur, please!
I think episode 3 just got released today on YouTube. So we're 10 episodes behind.
This is instant.
Yeah, which means I'm stupid and forgot to put the thumbnail onto the new video. God damn it. I don't know if this
That
got
power, I will seal it.
None of these things are what Roxas means, because Roxas was made up. Stop it.
Don't hinder me.
You're on, like, the Roxas. Oh, no. But I want my abilities, man.
I mean, 2 become 1 is literally a
Leave the rest
Keyblade
to
in
me.
Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix.
Here I go!
Electric lighting, come down to me.
I do
Apparently
remember the
the-
Spice Girls soundtrack. Or songs are.
I'm counting on you. Grow up big.
Alright. Fuck them.
I'm
I
able
can
to
switch.
Apparently there's a Roxas City in the
Break up
Philippines.
justice.
Gross.
Such recklessness.
Also, there was
Seriously.
a world leader named Manuel Roxas, president of the Philippines.
Huh.
He died in 1948.
Come over here.
So I guess
There
there's
can be
one
no living
president-
Roxases. Roxai.
There is only one Roxas in the world at any given moment.
Keep it.
Why did he die? I don't know. It looks like he was born in like 1886, so he's probably just old as fuck.
Alright. Fuck him, Nikki.
Woohoo! A storm of fruits and seeds.
Ah, that dude near as much as I thought it would. Stun the enemy? How's that gonna happen?
He had a heart attack. I
This
looked
guy's
it
a
up.
boss.
Charging up complete.
He had a fucking heart attack.
Everyone, come on. I'm pumped up for this.
Fucking stunning
I
this
can
boss.
switch now.
Jesus.
All right, I'm ready.
Especially when half my dudes are sealed.
Here I go.
My turn.
I'm
Take
ready.
him down. Just fight him, fight him.
Or
Yeah.
I unlocked the emote again. Every week.
Gotta rep the emote.
I spend my 100 hard-earned
Here I can
bucks
switch.
on this fucking Chain of Memories emote.
Yeah!
I'm
It was
going.
worth it.
Oh boy.
Everyone, please!
Was it?
Yeah.
This is it!
That was a strong opponent.
I would never change an emote that my friend made for me. It's an emote because I need an emote. I don't have anything better. I don't have anything better at the moment. I'm too lazy to make an emote.
That's acceptable.
What's the backstory? The Eternal Darkness room and Chain of Memories scares me.
Alright.
And it also expresses my feelings whenever I have to play through the entire Kingdom Hearts series. Which is Bottomless Darkness.
It's good.
That room in Chain of Memories is literally just
fuck off.
an empty black void, and when the shadows spawn in, all you can see is their glowing yellow eyes.
I don't know why the game thinks there's no save or no memory card inserted, but... Alright, who are we doing? Roxas?
Yeah, Roxas.
Can you get an emote? Oh, what was the thing we were doing with RNG or something? We had an emote idea the other day. Is it dice? RNG, please. I can't remember now. Fuck. It's in one of the Khemia archives, I think.
D20 that has a 0 on it. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, it's a D21. It does suck that much.
Your rolls last night weren't terribly hot, no.
I never get hot when I'm on roll 20. Oh, that said, my luck is god tier in FFTCG cards, though. I pulled one worth $130 yesterday.
Cool.
I'm gonna sell that bitch. Spend it on
You
more
ain't about
cards.
those dice rolls. You have the heart of the cards.
Exactly. Oh yeah, I get good rolls in the league too. How much have I spent on FF cards though?
Jordan, you don't wanna go down this rabbit hole because it always comes back to you.
Probably
Glass houses and all
probably
that.
like 400 over the course of this entire year. 4 to 5.
If you're talking about glass houses, I think have you made profit? Jordan lives in like a glass
but
mansion.
my net value of cards is probably around that much too. Yeah, also, yeah, don't throw stones at glass houses. How many thousands did you spend on
Jordan, how are your
PNGs?
rolls in Genshin Impact going?
Oh,
You have any good
Columbus
rolls?
Blushing.
What about in Fire Emblem Heroes?
Do you have Childa yet? Or whatever their name is? It's because it was a bad game and it was always bad.
Only cost me $150. Oh my god.
Nice. And then it goes up to Ascension level 7, doesn't it?
You tease him about it as if he has shame about it, though.
Yeah.
If he didn't have shame about it, he wouldn't get defensive in voice when I bring it up.
Okay, just through text, I couldn't really tell.
Roxas is a big meanie.
Bye,
Alright, later.
Jordan. I'd take your word for it, Jordan.
Secret tips all about co-op synthesis.
Now, I can only lecture poor spending habits so far, because when I really think about how many shitty video games I've purchased, with the knowledge that they're shitty, it's probably not a small amount of money.
Trying to think of how much money I've spent on bad video games. Probably less
Yeah,
than
but it's also like,
$100.
are you? Because I'm doing it semi-intentionally a lot of the time. Either games I know are bad, but I need for like collection purposes, or like I know they're bad, so I think they make good like LP fodder for CLG or whatever.
Yeah.
So I grab them. And usually they're cheap as fuck, but you do it enough and that would add up. And then sometimes they're not cheap as fuck. I don't know. Plus I just kind of have this like... I think bad video games can be kind of interesting. Just figuring out like what exactly is bad about them. Playing...
Yeah.
Not necessarily playing through them, but just like playing them for a while and kind of dissecting what's so bad. Or playing through all of it and figuring out like why it just doesn't hold up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, in terms of only playing through part of it, there's certainly variety streamers that play a lot of bad games.
Yeah. Well, it's part of the reason, like, half of the stuff, mostly, us three co-hosts do in our off time is just check out weird shit on, like, PS2 that we find. It's just, it's fun. They're probably bad, but they're usually interesting.
There's something fun about exploring the depths of a system's catalog.
For sure.
Speaking
You
of,
okay,
have you ever
Jordan?
played... fuck, what's that game called?
I don't need to use it as a tax write-off. I use it as a friendship write-off. I have fun, and usually with my friends, and that's enough of a write-off to me.
What's the name of that music-based game? Art Symphonia something or other.
I have no clue.
I don't know what it's called. It was also made by Gust. I can't remember what it's called now.
Oh, the croissant. Fucking...
Someone, could someone pull up Gust's entire catalog?
Like a company? Is that the name of a company?
Yeah, they developed this game.
Okay. I got you, hold on.
Pretty sure. Oh, R Tonelico. That's what it was called.
I already went to the trouble of pulling up Gust's Wikipedia page, so let's deep dive and see what we got. Anything interesting in here? Oh, there's Art Nelico, yeah.
It was like a fantasy RPG about music or something.
There was absolutely nothing else in this entire list that I recognized outside of like knowing the name.
Yeah, they make some weird ass shit.
Like I know Atelier, Atelier, sure, exists. Apparently they have a series called Knights of Azure.
Oh, I know Knights of Azure. That is a weird game. It's really cool, but it's also kind of shit.
Blue Reflection.
The premise of Knights of Azure, like gameplay-wise, is that it's Devil May Cry. Oh, fucking... What's the name of... Shit. What's the name of that really early PS2 game? Was it Chaos Legion? Where it was like a character action game and you had weird stands that you could summon and they would fight autonomously, but you could also give them orders.
No idea.
I think it was Chaos Legion. Anyway, Knights of Azure's like that. You have like partner monsters that hang out with you and you can order them as part of your combos or whatever to do stuff. And it's really cool. The only problem is the gameplay is extremely jank. And the story's kind of bad. It's about vampires or something.
It's alright, apparently they made a fairy tale game as well.
Huh. Donate to make Reki do an Obama voice. Honestly, I don't even know what Obama sounds like. Because it's been a long time since I've heard him speak.
To be honest, I feel like it's probably baked anyways.
I think I have a PayPal link somewhere on below the stream page, but that's about the only way you're gonna donate to anybody. And I'm pretty sure it says don't donate unless you're just really fucking wasteful of money.
And if you're that wasteful with money, I'll take it.
It also has a big picture of Noctis that says the money. I also don't think it's gonna pop a notification the way I have it set up, so don't expect anything fun if you decide to waste money. The true measure of a generous soul is who will be kind and generous without reward or acknowledgement. That was a fun little character quest. Uneventful, but character building. You did it? What'd you do? You better not actually send me money. I'm gonna pull my phone out, and if I get a fucking email. God damn it.
He sent you money?
He did, he sent me $10.
Well, now you gotta thank him.
I do.
Read the
Jordi
note.
Javier Juarez.
Don't dox the motherfucker! Jesus Christ!
No. Do a Justin Trudeau voice. Fuck, you think I know what Justin Trudeau sounds like?
It's alright, just make a joke about his blackface controversy, you'll be right.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah, it was.
I'm also just bad at impressions in general.
Yeah, I feel that.
Fucking,
Yeah.
what the fuck does Justin Trudeau even sound like? I don't know if this is like a thing people like have that's not me, but if I haven't heard a voice in like a couple days or seen a face in a couple days, it's just gone out of memory. Like there's no visual or audio recognition in my brain. It's just gone. This isn't even a fucking social link thing here.
Just some shit that's happening.
Yeah, this is a really long rando scene.
So it just occurred to me that I've had my Xbox Game Pass subscription just updating for the last 2 months.
Uh-oh.
So I gotta go cancel that real quick.
I heard on a promoted tweet today that if you buy certain cans of Pringles, you can get 2 months of free Game Pass.
I mean, the Game Pass is good, I just...
Game Pass is really good.
I only really wanted it for a couple of months, so...
You should do the classic, pay for a month for $1, play through all of Gears 5, and then cancel.
Something along those lines, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I looked through it all, so they had a bunch of games I'd like to try. Got it for like, I think I paid for 3 months back in June.
Alright.
Checked out a bunch of shit, because they had a deal where it was like $5 for 3 months. So I checked it out for like 3 months, tried all sorts of shit, and then, that's it.
That is correct, Jordan, except for the part where I would just say a few for, like, everything.
I agree that is all correct. I also just don't care, and if I need to specify, then someone will ask me to specify.
Yeah, if I actually give a shit, then I'll tell you how many I need. Otherwise, I'll just say, yeah, just give me a few.
Yeah, it's like, if I want a specific amount, you're gonna be told that specific amount. Otherwise, whatever you give me will probably be fine.
Unless it's one, then I'll get mad at you. So Like, I said a few.
Alright, my subscription will end on 12/19.
Nice. What are you gonna do until 12/19?
Check out what's on the Game Pass this month, I guess. 3 catch-up packets is a reasonable amount, I think.
Two and a half ketchup packets.
She's gonna cut the fucker in half and hand you half a ketchup packet.
Where would I get raw Commodore from? Probably the Mana Ruins, right?
But if a few is 3 or more and a couple is 2, what do you call 2.5?
I'm not prepared to answer these questions.
A few and a quarter.
I'm not on trial here.
I believe the bid. I mean, that is fair. Well, no. If a few is 3 to 5, then a couple includes 2 and 2.5 and everything up to 3. That's how that would work. So
You're just rounding up and down? Yeah.
You're saying words.
nah. No, a few is 3 to 5, sure. It actually would be 3 to, what, 5.9 or whatever? Whatever you want to call it. So then a couple would be 2 to 2.9. And then 3 to 5.9 is...
Couldn't remember if we got all the recipes last time or not. Let's go start a new rumor. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yo, I love talking shit behind people's back.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen the rumor guy before? I forget.
No, I don't think I have.
Check out.
Oh wait, is he this guy? Yeah, okay, I've seen this guy.
Yeah. I like it. This is one day.
Sure, Jordan. But
Slightly lessens monster strength than night. Hell yeah.
But if there were 2 people and a pair of
2.5
sentient
people?
legs, if there were 2 people and a pair of legs walking around, that's a few. That's a couple people.
It's a couple and a cutful. Alright, who's next? We did Roxas,
Nikki.
Nikki? Alright. Ooh,
You know-
I think this one's a good one, if I remember right.
It's a couple of people and a couple of legs.
Yeah, exactly. This man gets it. The worst part of fucking lemonade is how like the bottom half of the bottle, it's just awful.
Yeah, you gotta shake that shit up.
I don't know if that'll help with this lemonade.
Do it anyway.
I kinda can't.
He wants to rain down divine punishment. So this game's kind of like really press you in a weird way. I kind of skipped that by accident. All for Miss Nikki.
Sulfur's a baller name for a cat.
It is. If I ever get a black cat, I'm naming it Sulfur. Oh no.
I think
Attack
I
of the living nerd.
Oh god! You're surrounded!
Attack of the freaking Nikki stalkers.
Basically.
Creeps.
Sulfur, please!
I enjoy that they're named.
We start now.
Damn, this guy's fast as fuck.
Go!
Alright. Whatever your name is.
Sulfur, please!
Yes, he is.
Huh, we're done.
He is indeed saying sulfur, please. Because his cat's name is Sulfur.
No, you were correct
No,
with the PH.
It's Sulfur with a PH.
Also, you're correct with a PH in general, because that's how it's supposed to be spelled. Sulfur is one of the few words where I'm very adamant that it should not be spelled a certain way, and it should not be spelled with an F.
Why?
Because it looks like shit.
That's...
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Dialogue is another word where I, for some reason, always gravitated toward the British spelling for the longest time.
There's two spellings of...
I think those are two actually different words, though.
Yeah, see? Yeah, that's how I like to spell it. Aren't they the same word?
I think...
How the fuck?
I'm pretty sure they're... different?
Apparently you can spell it D-I-A-L-O-G
Yeah.
in American English? What the fuck?
Is
It's
that...
the
Yeah.
same word. That's weird.
the same
I don't
word?
like that.
Okay.
Apparently. I have never once in my life spelled that way.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who hates that spelling.
No, that's awful. I don't know. I didn't even know it was a thing. I've never seen it spelled that way in all my years on this fucking planet. Yeah, I do agree. That is awful.
Dialogue.
I always thought dialogue was like... the... without the UE was like the... format of writing. Like a dialogue as in a type of script.
Nope, same word.
And then dialogue with UE was like two people talking.
That is not so. Apparently, dialogue is just with a like L.
It's just Americans butchering the language.
It's just some
Yep.
fucked Americanization I, an American, have never seen before.
You love to see it.
Yeah, I like color without the U.
Same.
I also like color without the U. Isn't flavor another one that has a U in it if it's like British?
I think
Yep.
so.
Yeah,
Yep.
we use it in Canada too.
Flavor.
Oh, you mean
Flavor.
instead of biscuits?
No, dude, biscuits sound refined. I like it.
Yeah, but for me, biscuit means like a hunk of bread
Yeah.
like product.
Yeah, that's what it means in America, but it's still like, I like that biscuit sounds cooler than
Actually-
cookie.
I actually don't know if we use it that way in Canada, because I don't think I've ever been in a situation where someone would have said it. Usually we say like a loaf or fucking dinner roll or something.
Jordan, your weird American English preferences. Strange.
I prefer cookies though too.
I prefer eating a cookie than a biscuit, but I think the word cookie is less cool than the word biscuit.
Oh no! Flay, stop! You don't know what you're asking.
Nah, dude, chocolate chip biscuits sound baller. I'd eat that. You hand me something called a chocolate chip biscuit, I'm going to town. Though honestly, you say that, I think about a scone, so whatever.
Do they just call like what we call biscuits in America? Do they just call those dinner rolls? Because then like we have dinner rolls, we have rolls here too, and those are
No.
different from biscuits.
I don't think biscuits as we know them are just a common thing. I think it's replaced with rolls as a whole.
What is a biscuit?
Yeah.
It's just a hunk of flaky bread for the breakfast food.
Yeah.
It's prepared in a certain way though that's like pretty good. It's better than just a bread roll.
And a bread roll, to be clear, is just like
It's just white bread in a roll. Or
literally
it's-
rolled up.
It's a sphere. It's a sphere, basically.
Yeah.
It's flat at the bottom, but it's like a sphere.
Yeah,
more or
yeah,
less.
like a dough shape. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
That's the same here.
Cut it in half, put some butter on it, call it a day. That's more of
Yeah.
like a dinner.
That's like something you eat with turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nikki, you
Fish
okay?
and chips. The chips are literally like American fries, right?
Yeah. It's fish and fries and like a...
Yeah.
I can eat it. On that note, I think crisps is a lot cooler of a name for fucking potato chips than chips.
This is the episode where we just lose all the British viewers.
It's okay, we already lost the Nashville ones.
When I was taking my linguistics class, I had to read an article by this guy who was throwing a fit about Americans using British slang. He's like, this is America! And like, they should keep those British slang words over in Britain. I'm like, dude...
Fuck
need to
those slang
chill.
words. Fuck immigrants and their bringing over their own personal slang. How dare they?
I had to write a little mini report on it, and I remember asking my teacher, I'm like, so I have a lot to say about this, but it's not nice. And she's like, go ahead. I'm like, okay, so I can rip this guy apart? She's like, yep, go ahead. I'm like,
you
all
would
right.
ask? I would just fucking do it, man. What are you talking about?
So I ripped that article apart, so...
What else is made in Britain? I don't know. British people?
British cars.
British food? What are you talking about, man? You're shitting on the Brits. They got some good stuff over there.
Yeah.
I would go on a limb and say, by and large, their snack food is probably better than most of the snack food we have in America.
You're not wrong.
American snack food kind of fucking blows.
I've been snacking on some British cookies and they're pretty
biscuits.
fucking good.
Yeah, I would love to go visit.
Yeah, I would love to just get a snack package from Britain.
Yeah, go over there and tour England and Scotland and Ireland.
You can't sit here and shit on Britain
that.
and then say America sucks. Our words are not better. Half of our words are just changed for the sake of being changed.
So what you're saying is, they suck, but they suck less than us.
And that's the important thing.
It's weird. There's some British food things that I don't think I could get down with. I don't think I'd ever put beans on toast.
Oh, I've done that. It's not bad.
But it's also toast sandwich. I like toasting my bread on sandwiches.
I need a shiny mustache. How do I get that?
Conditioner.
Toast sandwich?
Jordan, chill out. This bit, man. This bit's too much, Jordan. Holy shit.
Do I have to time someone out here? Okay, now I need 2 shiny mustaches.
Wait, what?
What?
Toast sandwiches aren't a real thing. They can't be. Toast sandwich.
I hate to tell you this, but donating to a streamer does not prevent them from banning you.
Oh my god. No, he's right. Toast sandwiches exist.
Oh wow.
Ugh.
You take 2 slices of bread, and the filling is a thinner slice of bread that you toast and butter. And sometimes you put salt and pepper on it. That's so fucking dumb.
I hate
that sounds okay.
No, it's not okay. Think of the carbs, man. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Oh my word.
You're American, aren't you supposed to be all about the carbs?
No, I mean,
And
yes.
And generally just trying to kill yourself through food?
Well, no, I try that with other things like alcohol. That was a joke. I just don't want that to hang in the air.
He now hates all of Canada because the Canadians said they like the toast sandwich.
It's...
Where's
Look,
my heel?
America as a country might be all about the carbs, but I am not inherently about the carbs. I just like stuff that tastes good and feels good, and that does not sound like it does either. But I also don't really like butter, so maybe that doesn't appeal.
Anyway.
The only
Butter
country
is good, though.
Alright.
I like a little bit of butter, but I'm not a big butter guy. The only country you jive with currently is Norway? Why Norway?
Isn't Norway the country that tried the herd mentality strat for COVID and now they're getting like...
No, that was Sweden.
No, that's Sweden.
Sweden are apparently pussies and Denmark want to take over the world. There's something everyone's want to take over the fucking world.
Why do you gotta...
Mm-hmm.
Just do deeper research into Norway. I'm sure you'll find something.
Apparently, Norway's got some major sewage problems in their one of their fjords and waterways. Also, they have a big problem with industrial pollution.
Nice.
They've had greenhouse gas percentage raised by 15% since the 1990s.
Aw, those guys.
Which is apparently considered alarming given that they have a pretty small, comparatively, population that's fairly small.
Yeah, but what is 15% relative to their actual emissions? Did I not go to the resource center? I'm fucking dumb. There it is. Campus grants equal resource center in brain. Oh, I know what fish thing you're talking about. I forget what it's called, though. Strom hacker or some dumb shit. Surströmming, that was it.
Anyway, point of the matter is, you can pick a country and I can come up with a reason why it's hypothetically bad, but that's ignoring a lot
Canada.
of the... Canada, sure. You want me to actually come up with something?
Yeah.
I don't remember which province it was, but I know a friend who lives in one of them complains about the lack of, what do you call it, like the I don't know if crime rate's quite the right word, but...
Are you rolling a dice?
No.
Well, what does that sound?
The answer to that question, Jordan, can only be answered within Canada. We don't talk about that in public spaces.
As far as Americans go, yes, that is absolutely true.
Oh yeah, no, we're fucking
Discrimination.
Native Americans get discriminated like all get out here.
Yeah.
It's particularly in the East, where it's all like maritime countries and French people.
Don't bring up the French in front of Jordan. He's gonna go on another fucking tirade.
Oh.
I have nothing against the French.
For some reason, I thought Canada was tried to be better about their racism or something.
Oh,
than
yeah, I
some
mean-
places here.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're
it's
like quiet
not as-
about it, but it's
Yeah, it's like what's better, just killing people
public
in the
racism
streets.
or quiet racism.
Yeah, or people who pretend like it doesn't exist and have a superiority complex over Americans.
I know we were talking about like European
Parts of
and
America try. Specific groups of people, basically.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, if you break it down to individual, I can tell you that each and every one of these problems with each and every one of these countries, there's individuals who don't agree and are probably trying to do something about it. But I mean, we're talking as like a unified country here.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I opened the menu. Wow. Ooh. It's like any country you go to, if you go to the developed cities, it's going to be a better experience for people of color and various ethnicities because people are used to it.
If you look at a big country, just find some people from that country and you'll end up hearing about what's actually going, like the smaller, like the latent problems. I know Poland has some government-related LGBTQ problems, so it's another one you can chalk on the list if you were hypothetically making a list. But I think a list that says "fuck this country" because blank is not a good way to go about it.
But fuck Quebec, though.
Sulfur, please!
Sure. Well, that's like when
Quebec
I say
has tried to
Alabama.
secede from Canada like 3 times, and they're always just mad about something
It was a
dumb
good
like
fight.
how English is first on fucking product labels.
Shit.
Oh no,
Short
it's more
degrees,
nerds.
barely. Fuck Quebec, says Jordan.
Like, just straight up fuck Quebec. Kind of like getting mad that she sucks. Feels good, man.
Dunked on.
Montreal? Yeah. Actually, is it? It is, right?
I don't know.
I don't know geography.
Find out.
Pretty sure.
Montreal. Montreal is in Quebec, yeah.
Okay, I'm like, I'm pretty sure that sounds right, but also, like, isn't that on Ontario? Which dumbass from Ubisoft, you're gonna have to be more specific.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
Just heal the monster. Alright, well, we were pretty busy memeing, but those were some good character quests.
The one who said streamers should play license. Who fucking cares what the Assassin's Creed 3 director says about streamers on Twitter?
Yeah, that guy is big dumb. That was one of the worst takes I'd seen in a while.
And he got thoroughly, like, turned inside out for it.
Yeah. I thought that guy worked for, like, Stadia now or something.
Yeah, he does. He worked from, he worked at Ubisoft for a while. And now he's, like, Stadia's marketing or whatever.
Oh, it's trivia night.
Oh, let's go. I love trivia, except it's probably related to the game, so I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, I don't even remember if we actually answer questions or not. Probably not.
Nah, at best, people are a product of... Like, at most, people are a product of their environment and just themselves.
Nature and nurture.
Yeah. It's...
Vane, take a hint. God damn it, Vane.
It's, it's a balance of factors in every individual. If
What do I need for tranquilizer?
if my if the state I lived in influenced my opinions as much as it does, I would have probably almost the exact opposite political beliefs that I do. I live in the Midwestern United States, specifically Iowa, which is not a very liberal state.
No, I saw the voting map.
Yeah. There is, I believe, one district of Iowa that votes blue. I think that's liberal.
What you guys need to do is just like have more than 2 relevant parties, and then everything will be like
Shit,
10
you're
times better.
Preaching to the choir, brother. Preaching to the fucking choir.
That's the sad part, because everyone knows it. It's just never gonna happen.
There's nothing we can do about it. It's like shit.
Because money.
Yeah, it's the how do you achieve it thing, because it's not that they're... Uh-oh.
Jordan!
Get fucked.
Holy shit, Jordan. Go, post a link while you're at it, Jordan.
It's not that there aren't 2 parties, it's that
The other ones are
only 2 of
irrelevant.
them get enough attention
Yeah,
to
only
matter.
2 of them are relevant.
And... Well, look, parties is a thing that fucking annoys the shit out of me.
It's true.
It's such a weird, antiquated, useless system that does nothing but push the extremes, and I fucking hate it.
Now, why... That's the thing I dislike about Nightbot's method is that, like... Or, no, that's not Nightbot's fault. That's how Twitch works. That's how Twitch is coded. That you time someone out, and it deletes every single message they posted previously.
Yeah. But hey, we all got it on video, so... Ranked voting, yeah. No, it's good. Except for the problem where that requires your average voter to actually know what the fuck's going on in voting, otherwise they just pick names out of a hat.
It's this just like situation where ideally candidates should be able to stand on what they believe in and their ideals, but people aren't going to pay enough attention to know that, so what the fuck do you do? And I still don't care about the party system. It's fucking dumb.
You think the people
Can I
know
help
what
you
they
with something?
want?
Well, as a whole, I don't know, but I sure as shit know what I want.
Alright, so apparently we can invite whoever we want here. Who do we want to take on as a trivia partner?
Roxas seems like he's a nerd.
Yeah.
Alright. I was gonna be that or Filet, because I think Filet would probably be funny.
I'm down with either. If you want funny or smart, I'm cool either way.
Let's go see if we can find where Filet is.
You're streamer, so I'll let you,
Strim!
okay, final call.
Where the fuck would Filet be? Cafeteria?
I will tell you that when I sat down for the stream, I was not anticipating any kind of genuine debate of any sort, but here I am.
Yeah, me either.
It's also...
You're gonna cause a pineapple revolution.
I like pineapple on pizza. Pineapple and ham? It's good stuff.
Yeah.
See?
Why-
They're gonna be
why-
part of the resistance.
Yeah, I don't stand for that. Jordan, you're like 5'3". I'm pretty sure between the both of us, we can stop you from doing anything by holding our hand out. This revolution
But
will
if they make
succeed.
him the king, he'll have an army.
But
Yeah.
why not both, Jordan? Why is there a cat in jail?
I'm not saying you have to like... You don't have to like pineapple on pizza, but... You know, leave me alone.
Why is Muppy in jail?
He deserves it. Fuck Muppy.
Probably.
No. I like pepperoni pizza a lot too. I got nothing against pepperoni. I don't eat either. Well, actually, I default to pepperoni, but if someone gets a Hawaiian pizza, I'm gonna have a good time.
It's all ironic until it's no longer ironic. Kappa.
Kappa.
Yeah, there are certain topics that it can be dodgy to post things ironically.
It's alright. Jordan's only doing it here because he knows I'm here and I know he's fucking around.
Yeah.
Where in the fuck is Flame?
It's more of a problem in a larger crowd.
Yeah. Jordan, despite appearances, is smart enough to know when and when not to do the thing.
Is he?
Yeah. I give him credit to at least know that. Jordan's not stupid, he's just super fucking lazy. And he's not gonna get upset because he's going to agree with me.
There's Jess. Where is Flay, dude?
He finally
Alright,
got kicked
fuck
out.
it. Taking Roxas.
Hell yeah.
Actually, you know what? No. We're taking Jess.
Alright, cool.
I like Jess. She's cool.
Whatever streamer says.
Oh yeah, you don't know, Brute. Jess is, in trouble with the law.
I respect it.
Oh, hey, Vane. What's up?
It's
About
weird
that
that the
trivia
Mana
thing.
Khemia stream is
If
the
it's
first
okay
time
with
I've
you,
gotten so
wanna
overtly
enter together?
political in something I was doing video-wise. Or
Yeah.
streaming-wise.
I mean, we didn't have anything to talk about anyway. We're just fucking filling air, so.
With me? Really? Of course.
Yeah, the
it's
only other
okay.
time I can even
I'll
think
do
of
my
that I've been
best.
present where things have gotten that political was before a recording and not during.
Yeah, I'll do that before stuff gets started, but like during stuff I usually keep it to myself. But not today.
It is now story time, though.
Oh.
Okay, well, we lost the voice acting. That's fun. We had it for that one little scene there. And then it was
Oh,
all
it's not
gone.
even- So we still gotta fill air?
Nah.
No.
Ooh.
Because Reki has to actually pay attention.
Answer me these questions 3. I mean, I was trying to pay attention to the character voice. That shit was fun.
I mean, I wasn't not paying attention. I was just going about my bullshit at the same time. Tetra Flame is apparently the first answer. So decrees Jordan. Good lord. 108?
Piero Gomez.
Alchemy.
He's lived to be 108, but I've never heard of him. Feels bad.
I don't know about you, but I've never heard of anyone who's 108 either. I hate that Twitch chat does this thing for me where I just lose connection to the chat, and I have to, like, spam messages until I get it back.
Catch the giant fish.
Is that with the chat popped out too?
No. I don't know about... I don't usually pop chat out. Try it.
Alright, let's go catch some fish.
Honk.
Who honked?
One of my neighbors, I presume.
A honk if Monokemi is good.
Shit. Unfortunate.
It's bottomless darkness.
Well, I saw those. I guess I'll try pop-out chat for a while.
I always do pop-out chat. Pop-out chat. Because it's just easier
Same.
for me. I have like 9 windows open, and all of them are things that I need to have open so I can see things.
Where is this game based in? Yeah, what's the...
Fantasyland.
Well, yeah, but what's the inspiration for this fantasy land? Any particular
Dungeons
culture?
and Dragons.
So, like... Arthonian shit. Okay.
I'm trying to think of where there's fishing besides the heights.
We don't want to go to the heights. 'Tis a bad place.
It's also a living forest. I have nothing against the heights, it's just... I can't think of any other places that would have big fish.
What's
Fucking-
England again? What do you mean, what's England again?
Let's try this anyway.
What do they even mean?
Infinite thorns!
What is England? It's a location?
Huh.
It is a place in the real world. No, thank you, giant monster man. I can't... Is Jordan asking a legitimate question?
I think he's getting England, like, the way it works mixed up. Because Britain's the island and England's, like, the country, right?
Yeah, something like that. It's confusing to me too, honestly.
You're late. I've been waiting
Do not
here
say
forever.
Britain is the UK. You will get a lot of people from like Wales and Scotland mad.
The UK is a united kingdom of multiple, you know, countries on or around an island.
You guys.
The island is named Britain.
Are you guys going to interfere with us again?
I plan to at
The
first.
English are the ones who are
Not this
typically
time.
called the
I
British.
challenge you to a fishing duel. A fishing duel? Back home, I was known as Super Fisher Tony. I don't have a cheat this
Super
time.
Fisher Tony.
SFT, man. Know the name.
I don't mind, but
You could have started fishing when we got here. I don't get you sometimes.
shut up! I always fish fair and square.
See, even Tony has standards.
It's things like this that make you a lousy villain.
What did you say?
Don't get mad at me. I meant it in a good way.
Well, whatever! Anyway, duel me! You will scream my name!
I am not touching any bait.
Then just be quiet and watch! I'll win this one by myself, no problem!
I love these two.
All right, have fun.
You can tell when they're not given any
They
direction for their
made
lines.
such a big fuss
I don't
and
think
then
they
just
were ever
walked
given
away.
direction.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind
Yes,
of
Jordan,
fishing
that does check
duel
out.
this is supposed to be.
I meant more in a,
Don't
like
ask me.
game by game sense rather than scene by scene.
Yeah. What other fish can we get? I don't remember what the biggest fish is. Oh, fuck.
I appreciate that bit of characterization, though. Like, he's just so passionate about fishing that he wants to do a fair duel
He just loves
instead of
fishing.
be underhanded.
I don't know the geography of the island of Britain well enough to confirm that exactly, but you're on the right page. If
I
nothing
think
else.
this will give us leeway.
Yeah,
Here I go.
as someone who's not really good.
Yeah, it does often get shorthanded, but it's not technically correct.
I want a shark.
Then there's also the whole thing of, like, North America... When you, like, I don't know, is North America just the US? And then you have South America, which is
What?
not related at all.
Hello?
Canada's a part of North America.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Recky's like, hello! it's Canada and America, and then South America. It's oh, is Mexico? Yeah, okay, Mexico.
I thought Mexico was Central America.
That's where
Oh,
I
wait,
say,
no,
like,
no,
from an outside perspective, especially, that's got to be just as confusing, where you have, like,
Yeah.
the United States of America that's part of North America, but there's other countries that aren't part of America in North America.
Hour is
Naming it's North and
almost
South America
over.
is a fucked decision.
Michael here is currently at... Will any student be able... Aha! Here comes last year's arena champion!
I forgot that was a year ago. Technically.
What kind of big fish have they come back with?
We got this one. It's not a shark.
I wonder if it was okay to just leave them behind.
Oh, let's try not to think about that.
What was that? Oh, hi, Chrissy.
Okay.
I presume.
Here's our entry.
Join the stream.
Barrel! Barrel!
Barrel.
Barrel!
Streamer mode fucked me again.
This
Hyper,
is
you missed the political part of the stream.
how
God
is it?
damn it again!
Not good enough. It's too small.
Aww.
I knew that'd be the best you could do.
Shut up, Tony!
We did our best. Fuck you.
Huh?
You made it back?
You don't understand the
I'm gonna go
essence,
grab my dinner
the
downstairs
true
real quick. I'm
meaning
back.
of
Alright.
fishing. Wow, I guess not. Now, look closely at my fish. It is only found once every 10 years.
Whoops! Time's up! That concludes all entries for the first question!
What?
I don't know if
Hey,
Hyper
but
has the
wait!
chat open yet.
My fish didn't even...
Sorry,
I have
rules are
nothing
rules.
open and I
And
am...
now, continuing on
I
to
just got
question
home
number
from
2.
work.
Wait! I got back before the time limit!
Jordan is
Just give
saying
it up.
hi to you.
You're embarrassing me.
Hi!
You could raise some objections too! I feel kinda bad.
Yeah, but we can't do anything about it.
I mean, we could raise an objection.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I
Objection!
hate France and Britain or something.
I'm here.
Hold it!
Make something huge.
Ooh, woo.
The professor just loves huge things, man.
Ooh, it's
Ew.
the blues.
Alright. See, Tony's got spirit. I respect Tony.
I like this boss theme too.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I can't remember if we fight them again or not. I'm sure we fight them at least one more time. Probably hear that banger theme. There's some good music, good boss themes in Khemia too.
Something huge. What should we make?
A giant
Guess we
prosthetic.
should just make the biggest thing that we can.
But if it's too big, we won't be able to lift it.
So we'll make
They
something to
can.
carry it.
Oh yeah.
They can
Make
carry
a
anything.
mobile golem
Something
with a city
big,
inside it.
but portable.
This is like a
Don't have to
riddle.
lift it if it can move itself.
Yeah.
A riddle? Oh, I know.
You have an idea?
Yep. I think it's around here-ish.
Huge ring.
The huge ass ring.
It's so big.
It is quite
Here,
large.
look. How to make a giant's ring.
Oh, I see. This could actually...
See? Don't you think this is a good idea?
No, but let's do it anyway.
Yeah, and we can make it with just the two of us.
Then let's start gathering the ingredients.
So I have a bone to pick with Japanese to English translations of video games and anime, but specifically video
Go
games.
on!
Because this is something that still happens to this day. Like in Japanese, when Vane said, he's like, this could actually, and then just ... Like that makes sense in Japanese because they just kind of like trail off and then sentence structure, whatever. It's fine, whatever, and fine. It works fire enough in fucking English too. But just finish the fucking sentence, man. We all know what he's actually gonna say to finish that sentence, so just finish the sentence, so it sounds better in English. Like, goddamn.
Does it really sound that much better in Japanese to just trail off and not finish?
Kinda. I mean, it doesn't sound like great. It's still weird, but like, it doesn't sound fucking half broken like it does in English to
This,
me.
and I think this sounds more like a writing pet peeve than a translation pet peeve.
Well, I specifically say it's a translation pet peeve because the translator could just fucking change it. Or the localizer, whatever. Just fucking do it. Also, where's the Giants ring?
Yeah, don't they do that all the time in video games and anime? They just trail off.
Yeah, because it's a weird quirk of Japanese writing for like anime and video games and shit. And they just keep it in English, and I don't know why. And also, I don't know where the Giants ring is.
I
So
am
remember-
here with my tacos.
I remember when we did Parasite Eve, we were complaining about them not finishing their sentences a lot.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
We're like, finish your
How good
sentence!
are your tacos?
Pardon?
Are your tacos fucking good?
Hell yeah, they are.
If I said it, I was probably just saying it to be funny.
Okay.
Where is
I don't
the
remember
Giants
what
ring?
I said.
Am I having problems?
Yes.
I mean, I'm having problems, but like, am I having problems?
Probably.
Oh, it's
No.
right there. God damn it.
Did you have a problem with the PS5?
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh.
What's your problem
Gotta
with
make
the
an elemental
PS5?
ring.
I can't get
Everyone came to pick them up.
Oh, so you couldn't get one?
one. Yeah.
His store didn't give its employees any like opportunity to just like
Yeah,
hold their own copies.
They didn't fucking tell us that they were doing pre-orders for consoles until 5 minutes after pre-orders closed because they sold out so fucking fast.
Recky's slightly bitter.
No.
No!
He's very
Dad?
bitter. Not just slightly.
No, you.
No, yeah.
I'm mad about it. I have $300 of points. I just want to fucking have my PS5. Oh, hey. You get +1 hit.
I'm there with you, brother. Not literally, but spiritually.
One of my coworkers was talking about having a PS5 and getting the remaster of Demon Souls or something
Yeah.
for it.
I'm gonna play that.
It's like, oh, he actually got one.
I had mixed feelings of the one like screenshot I saw of the remaster where it was like it's really sharp and looks really good, but also they totally changed the color palette and tone of it, and it doesn't evoke the same mood.
Yeah. That is a thing. But have you seen those water physics though?
I have not.
They're really good. I
You know
saw
what
the
else
water
is good?
physics in like the marsh part of the intro area, and it blew my mind.
Reki's good at Monochemia.
I am good at Monokina, thank you. But I've never done a 0% grow book run like that guy from last week.
We're running out of time, and so far nothing has satisfied the professor. Is this
Nothing.
how the round will
Nothing.
end, or
Not the
will
first
there
time he's heard
be-
that statement.
Ha ha.
Wait!
Got him!
Ooh, we have a challenger!
Ooh, we have a
Considering the
challenger!
time,
Ew.
There you go.
Ow!
This is...
Professor, what is it?
Okay, that's a bit much.
This
sir.
is what I've been waiting for.
Professor, are you crying? So, what's the verdict?
Indeed,
What is
this
this
is
voice?
what I wanted. Oh, if only my
It's a
late
bit
honey
overdone.
could see it.
Bit over the top.
Ooh, I believe
But it's
it's
fun.
the highest score!
Ooh, yes.
We
Got
did
him.
it, Bane!
And
We
that's
did it.
time! We're now down to the final question!
I don't mind goofy ass voices when the game's not trying to be serious.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's totally fine. I was just so taken off guard.
Yeah.
I was just like, I would never get cast if they did that. I'm in the middle of my announcement. You don't have to use such a cute thing.
Thanks, Shatner.
You're welcome. It's my favorite thing to do.
Pick flowers
you.
as a metaphor?
I guess so.
It is now! Baka.
Baka.
Hardcore Baka.
Oh no, the Baka-ing is back.
What's wrong with Baka? You got a problem with Baka?
The Baka Reckoning. I hope they're not dead.
Oh, they're dead.
Anger.
Ugh, I failed again.
Oh.
Just stop already. Aren't you, like, way past the deadline anyway?
What? When the hell? Ugh, why am I even doing this?
That's what I've been asking you.
If that's the case, I'll do whatever it takes to sabotage the contest.
You know, when you get fired up, your priorities go right out the window.
What did you say?
Nothing.
I thought the chat got
I guess
oddly
that's
quiet.
fine.
Yeah.
That sounds more amusing anyway.
That's how you know Jordan's not around.
Yeah.
There's peace.
There's quiet.
Alright, well, somewhere in the Wind's Corridor. Probably the Abyss.
It's always in the abyss.
Always is. There's more plants.
It's always
down
made
here,
in
so-
the abyss too.
I still haven't seen that movie.
It's
Me
also
neither.
a
Isn't
show.
it a series though?
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
a movie though.
But the Abyss?
Made
In Abyss.
Oh, made in
Made-
Okay.
I think it's made in the abyss, but I could be wrong.
It's Japanese, so it's probably just made in Abyss. Can't remember exactly.
It's fine. I watched the first episode of the show and it was not bad.
People who speak actually several Asian languages as their first language have a lot of trouble with definite and indefinite articles because they don't exist in their languages. I like articles of clothing.
But Reki's a free baller.
Not on screen.
No, I'd go get the clip, but then I realized that your VOD could get, like, destroyed by who knows what anymore, so I'm just gonna not play music on stream, even if it's video game music.
Don't do it, Caliph!
I appreciate it.
Save us!
What was the clip?
It's from Dissidia. I think it's, like, the final boss music when you fight Feral Chaos or some shit. And, it's what I keep thinking of now, because one of the lyrics in the song is where they just go, "The Abyss."
Oh.
Reki's pissed.
I don't think I know that. It's on bars.
God and Fire, I think is what it is.
I'll check it out now.
Fire, fire, fire.
I'm sure it's one of the many soundtracks that Square did not think to put on Spotify. Fuckers.
Wow, my keyboard came out really loud.
It's an
That's fine.
infinitive form of a verb that's like the to form.
Language
As long as I'm not fucking it up, because I remember when I was studying Spanish, the infinitive is like the AR-ER-IR version of the word, like escribir or whatever.
Escribiendo. Writing.
And then you would have the conjugated version that changes depending on how you're using the word.
Mm-hmm. Who's that? Oh no! Oh man.
Are you guys on Tony's side?
It's time for Brute Force!
I got
starring Brute.
Giant group of students all collaborated to work together to stop whoever came first when they could have just killed the other group and then been first.
No one ever said they were smart, Reki. They are students.
Oh, yeah, well, they're clearly not very smart.
Infinite Thorns!
Now they're dead.
Nice.
Ha! We're done.
You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
We need to talk about quiet. Turns out you're not pretty good.
And then they walk away.
Yeah, later, dudes.
Later, losers. Losers? Losers!
Found him. If we can do something about that old man, the contest is over.
Please don't, like, stealth kill an old man while he's taking a piss.
That's not
That's
nice.
awful.
You should treat your elders with respect.
That won't
Yeah.
be rough. We just need to lock him up somewhere for a while.
Baka.
This is like so uncool.
Shut up!
He has to use
You
the
don't wanna
bathroom,
help,
just lock
sit
him
there
in the
and
stall.
watch.
What do you want, Sonny?
Nothing personal. Just need you to take a nap.
You would commit an act of violence against a helpless old man?
I don't plan on hurting you as long as you stay calm.
Well, if you think you're up for it.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
I was expecting that, yeah.
Walking stick to the face, Sonny!
What the?
Whoa
I
there.
think I beat his ass.
You okay?
You underestimate the power of an old man, Sonny. And my
way.
receding
This
hairline!
geezer be so strong. It's impossible.
He's
Today
played
not
is
dead.
Bakana.
not your day.
Shut up.
Yo, you picked a fight with Flay's dad. What are you gonna do?
Run. Because it's Flay's dad.
This is getting
There's not much time
interesting!
left. Ooh,
I know, Father,
here comes
right?
a pair of challengers, and in their hands, they have the Black Muscat.
Yay!
There's no one else here?
Looks like it. Yay!
I wanted to move right on to the results.
Yay.
But the professor
Great!
isn't back.
Sorry I'm late.
You're really late. What were you doing?
Disposing of a body.
But just having a little fun with the young ones.
That sounds
Sir, it's not a broken.
so
That's
wrong.
not okay.
Oh no,
I didn't
please.
mean it like that.
And that will end my line of questioning. Let's move on to the results.
I like how the MC animates like a Mega Man character.
Da-na-da-na-na.
The proud winners of this year's cross-campus Ultra Alchemy Trivia are...
My dad!
Seniors Michael and George.
Oh,
Who?
that's anticlimactic.
Oh yeah! We won? Seriously? We did it, bro.
Bro!
We lost?
Brother! We did it, bro.
Unfortunately,
Brother!
winners suffer from personality deficiency.
What?
Huh?
What do you mean? Come on, cheer us on some more.
You're not main character enough.
I thought we could
Was that
win
Dennis?
too.
If only I did better.
Oh,
It's
God.
not your fault. Don't worry about it.
We're sorry for the dull ending with these two, so let's wrap it up!
Stop saying that.
Some people can never sense the mood.
Not you too, Professor.
We'll see you again next year! Bye-bye!
Oh my god.
It's over!
Some guy got a
So,
free
my second
melee
school
tattoo?
festival ended. I felt bad for losing, but even worse were the cold stares from my friends. Now that I think about it, this was the last fun I had at a school event.
Oh no.
What is
Oh
the
no!
plot? Like the shit get serious with the plot after this?
I don't know what
No,
you're talking
he just turns into a big bummer now.
about. Yeah, he just gets
He
sad.
becomes
or
the
can't
ultimate
do it.
Debbie Downer.
Do you understand the difference between them?
No.
Yeah, he just, he turns his heart to solid ice because he lost the trivia contest and turns into a villain.
Not doing even when you can. Not being able to because you can't. Even if all hope is lost in this world, no one can waste one's life. Like
That.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
I pressed the A button once and it's like, you done? Okay.
hopefully that wasn't relevant.
Nah. Just Albert Heijn talking about whatever.
Oh no!
Oh no, sulfur.
Not sulfur! Please!
Boo.
Yeah.
Sophomore year is finally over. And soon, we'll be seniors.
What if it's Nikki who gets sick?
And Flay is graduating. It should get much quieter around here.
Oof, got him.
No need to panic. If you cry and beg, I don't mind staying an extra year.
We respectfully decline.
Got him!
Get
fucked.
lost.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Huh? You look kind of pale.
No, he doesn't.
No! I'm just not
Oh,
feeling good right
okay.
now.
Is Sulfur feeling sick?
Yes.
Yeah, but he said he'll be okay.
Speak up if you're in pain, okay? You seem like the stubborn type.
That... In what context, Jordan?
Oh god, what did it say?
Simping, man.
Who is he simping for?
Don't know.
Some guy spent $10,800 on a girl. That's dumb. I don't know, man. Depends on the context, really.
Simp.
And was it like over time or one solid payment? Because that also changes my opinion. Called her a bum-ass girl. What does that mean?
I don't know what.
Could have spent it on gacha. Gacha is temporary.
No, those PNGs are forever.
Not when the servers go down.
Screenshots, man.
I spent $5,000 for this screenshot of my waifu.
Oh, got him. The girl was also temporary.
Feels
well,
bad.
Shit.
Yikes.
Ouch. Solid burn.
Well, look on the bright side. Sadness is forever. That's not a bright side at all. I thought if I said it in a happy enough voice that it was going to be fine.
Your commitment to the bit was admirable.
Do you remember the horse picture? Probably not. DM it to me.
And we were late for class.
And nobody had dinner that night.
That night.
And no one.
Yeah, the 10.8k really means like nothing without further context.
Yeah.
The fucking... I remember this horse picture, yes. I do remember that.
Well, workouts or Muppy, you okay?
He's having sun.
He's peeking in through the window.
Alrighty then. I was gonna say the workshop looks like shit again out of nowhere, but hey.
I blame Flay.
New week, new recipes. Let's go.
Yay!
Oh, he just... Are you saying he just sent money to a girl? And like, one that he hadn't even seen in person?
Yeah.
Simps, man.
Sometimes I wish I was an attractive woman so I could just get money from people online.
Yeah, but then you have to have like...
You'd also have to have the lack of moral, like a lack of morals, because as you are, I'd imagine you'd feel pretty shitty about it.
And you have to deal with creepers on the internet everywhere you go.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, so it depends on the context of like how I'm getting. Yeah, probably. I probably wouldn't do it.
He thought about that for 3 seconds and said, "Wait, no."
As someone who's played MMOs for 10 plus years, I've dealt with a lot of creepers.
I was thinking like...
And that's without, like, trying to... Yeah.
Yeah, without...
Yeah, I would try to...
Yeah.
I would try to, like, not get that kind of attention, but there'd still be creepy guys talking to me and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I started playing male characters. So they'd leave me alone.
Just buy a big shotgun.
Hey, yeah, heal all. Nice.
This is my friend Shotgun. I own one in real life. Don't fuck with me.
But that actually doesn't work, because I remember playing a male character in WoW, and some girl came up and started hitting on me.
Hell yeah.
I'm like,
Surprise! Everyone is horny.
I'm sorry, did someone say something that needs my attention?
Everybody's horny, brute!
Oh,
I was
tell
just,
me that.
I was just saying that playing
Everybody's
a male...
horny.
Yes.
Sure.
My Twitter account does not disagree.
Sorry, go ahead. I cut you off, Aura. I'm the worst.
That's
you
okay.
are, but continue.
Alright, well in that case, I was gonna say earlier, like, I was just trying to think, like, would I feel bad if I, like, was like a variety streamer on Twitch, but I was a woman and I just wore, like, low-cut tops? Would I feel bad about that?
I hate that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna begrudge anyone. taking advantage of dumbasses and taking their
money. I don't know if I feel bad about someone just getting their money, you know? Shit sucks, and if dudes really want to dish out for that, it's not really... It's not their fault. It's not their fault.
But I am jealous of the hella money.
Yeah.
I would like to have money.
You could argue
Money's
that
cool.
it creates the expectation for others to have to do that, though. Like, if someone wants to be a female streamer and not do that, since there are so many girls that do, you're gonna have guys going like, come on!
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think we should put that on people who do the thing. It's not fair to blame someone who does one thing for a terrible interpretation of a weird parasocial relationship and taking it to another streamer. That should be something that's looked down upon as viewers and not...
Right. I remember reading an article for one of my classes where it was talking about female streamers, and it's like they feel like they have to do that kind of thing in order to get the views.
And they should.
And it just really irritates me.
You get to and also another like complication on it in that it can't be fairly assumed that. Hang on, this is like a wording sensitive issue.
Yeah, talking about things live kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does. It's not fair to say that just because, for whatever reason it might be, they just like clothes that way, or... Yeah.
Fuck.
The words are hard. I have no sensitive way to say this other than if their boobs are big enough, it's just really hard to find clothes that will do that, especially if you're living in somewhere warm. It's not fair to just, as a net, put that on people. But it's also like, if you are just doing it to get people out of money, that might be, you know, not a good thing. Really, we're just at a point where people are getting weird about watching content creators online, and it's really uncomfortable.
What's better, Dark Power or Fatal Blow?
Yes.
Fatal Blow sounds funny.
It does, doesn't it?
I don't know. I have, like, mixed feelings on it, but I also would side with the let them do what they're gonna do.
I don't like the idea that it's inherently a problem if someone dresses in a way that some other fucking weirdo might interpret as, like, sexualized.
Well, yeah, it's not inherently a problem. But it's just there is the motives behind it where there's people who do it specifically for the attention, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or they feel like they have to.
Or, which is also, like, the screwed up thing, when they actually would not dress that way and would rather not, but they feel they need to.
Yeah.
Which, that's specifically not a problem with them, either. Per se.
I think a lot of it pretty much just comes down to, like, poor audience reception, or, like, understanding of how this kind of thing should work and what's not okay to expect out of everybody or anybody out of the blue. Because we're coming to a point where some odd 10 plus years of online entertainment is reaching a point where, since there hasn't been any kind of established, like, social norms for this kind of thing, we're starting to see the effects of that with how people have to go about it one way or the other. And it's unfortunate in some aspects, for sure.
What the fuck?
I am confused.
This has been a wild stream for genuine conversation.
The most uncomfortable stream ever.
It's a lot.
And it's attached to the most carefree video game.
I'm over here just trying to have like a conversation and get my point across, sweating, and then I don't fuck up and say something
This
terrible.
conversation was supposed to be saved from on a Khemia 2.
It's okay. I'll come up with something else.
Jumbo donut.
That sounds delicious.
It does.
You know what was delicious?
Collar.
The taco A.
Oh.
Jumbo donut.
Donuts.
Donut says what's part.
Party time.
Okay, now what was the thing that I needed to make?
Maybe there's confusion with why people bother going into the, like, game streaming kind of thing, and then go for it in that aspect too, when they could just pursue something else that way.
I think...
But there's not necessarily something inherently wrong with it either.
I don't think there's a problem with building a career of any sort for yourself based on being attractive, but I do think it can be definitively considered a problem when you tackle it in a manipulative manner. And I think a lot of people pick video games because there is a not entirely unreasonable perception of socially awkward and or really lonely dudes who watch a lot of streams and have money to spare, and it's an easy target for you to get money without having to really do much in terms of really... It's not low effort, but it's like the other alternatives require more of a build to that point,
The other alternatives require even more work or being even more lewd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At which point, it's also worth noting that both of those options also hinge less on having an easy cash cow, like emotionally vulnerable individuals with money to burn. So, there is that moral deal to it that... Which isn't to say every even remotely provocative dressed individual is doing that, it's just a fine line. A very fucking fine line that's easy to cross, I think. And it's also almost certainly the way, almost certainly part of the reason that streams of that sort got such a bad rap.
Yeah.
It also got a bad rap because there were certain individuals who were doing those sorts of things who were terrible people, but it's unfortunate that that gets put on any of the people who are not terrible people.
I think the big line is just like... I don't know. Hello, mother.
I need a scale gauntlet.
Yeah, I wish that was a benefit I could give the majority of people, but I don't know. Whether it's majority or minority, there's certainly quite a lot of people who are not capable of critical thinking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. Canvas.
And there's also the whole fact of, like, you can have a minority of people, but it's also a huge number of people because of the planet we live on. Like, what, 1% of the world's population is still like 100 million people or something?
The law of large numbers. 1% of a billion is a lot of people.
Yep.
So I don't know what I missed out of this conversation, but I'll note that while critical thinking is definitely a skill people are capable of, I did make time to note emotionally vulnerable individuals, which is an easy person to manipulate outside.
I would also argue that it is definitely a skill that there are a bunch of people are not capable of it.
I don't disagree that a lot of people are incapable of critical thinking.
Some people also just choose not to critically think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that also
that's fair.
doubles in. That is also why I mentioned emotionally vulnerable people, because capable of critical thinking or not, if you're not feeling overly confident in yourself or whatever situation may be, you are at a point where you can be easily manipulated.
That is true.
And if you feel something that puts that at ease in any form or another, you're going to be more inclined to follow along with it, which is where that whole potential manipulation line comes in, where I guess most of it probably just comes up to honesty, but that's also like a complicated conversation, I guess.
At the end of the day, that's not actually. It's like it's too complicated of an issue to make easy statements.
Yeah. Conversations where you can't make broad generalizations are hard. I agree.
I'm fucking concentrating, trying to like figure out. I'm like, okay, I need this.
No,
and
you're
this
good.
To make this, to do this, to make this. I'm like, I can't follow what the conversation's happening.
Yes, Jordan, I'm sure you would get a lot of subscriptions and donations for showing your if you showed your fat ass.
Clothed, otherwise you get banned.
Yeah.
You have to have clothes, so you wear some like I don't know, like running shorts or something.
This bag is just a box with handles.
It is too. Made of steel. Oh damn.
So that's training equipment.
You fill it with like water and then put your arms in it and go for a run. Put your arms through the loops. I mean.
You can do this. I can't. My arms are gonna fall off. Oh, you'll be fine. Oh God. Intensifies.
Nightmare.
I'm gonna lose my shit, and if in like 6 years I'm in some kind of positive position in my life, someone finds an archive of their stream and manipulates what I said to make me seem like a bastard.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I still need silver thread. Fuck. Balls.
I don't know. I don't think you've taken. You haven't really been a very condemning of anything in what you've talked about, so I don't think that's much of an issue.
I never stopped anybody.
Yeah, like I said, this is where the whole manipulation part of it comes in. People have gotten real good at making it sound like you said all sorts of things. It's good.
Yeah, but when you want to go as far as that whole thing goes, it kind of comes down to like people can even screw you without any sort of backing or proof too. So.
Oh yes, that is a whole can of worms and problem in and of itself.
I like a comment I saw in someone's stream chat where, like, you know, we live in the age of information and all that, but someone called it the age of disinformation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much for you just to say something about somebody, and people will just believe it. Half and half, because equally as many times there's been, you know, like, okay, that's clear cut, clear as day. That's not good. That person did some shit. But
Jordan,
like,
when I run for president, people will use this to make me seem like I hate British and French people.
It's alright. Realistically, this mod will be, like, nuked off the face of the earth by the time you're 36, so... It's good.
DMCA2.
What happened?
Boogie monster called the Kappa.
Oh, not the Kappa!
Oh no.
Anything but the Kappa.
Vane, what the fuck?
Funny for me.
Oh, you just told me your most primeval fear. What if I made clothes that look just like it?
Oh, what if I make clothes of your your worst fear? How would that make you feel?
Bad.
So, what we've learned today is that the strat is don't be open about the hills you're willing to die on unless it's somebody else's content.
And someone who's not, like, got 1 million viewers.
And also someone who doesn't have 1 million viewers.
Yes.
Just fly under the radar, you'll be okay.
Ricky's like, don't worry, guys. They'll never know.
I'll never know. Alright, we made a ton
The
of
closest to a sweeping generalization I can give is that even things that I personally kind of have a distaste for or don't like, I'm okay with people. I would not begrudge people doing. Like, do what you do, just don't be a terrible person about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
And that is a vague statement, but that kind of helps it work.
Well, it is... My only real actual problem with most things only comes in... Like, I might like or dislike different things all I want, but I only ever come to, like, yeah, as Jordan said, if you don't hurt people, you're fine. I might not like what you do necessarily, but that also doesn't mean I care.
Yeah, that's basically where I leave it. It's just, then you can get into a whole can of worms of what constitutes hurting people or not, and I'm just gonna not deal with that aspect of it right now.
Yeah. Nothing important.
Nothing, not a lot. We were just hanging out. What were you up to, Onion Lord? Oh my god.
It was like the most uncomfortable stream ever with a lot of discussion of very touchy subjects.
Complicated issues when we were having genuine discussion about it. The second it ends, you say that shit and it's fucking hilarious.
It's perfect timing. Comedians couldn't even plan that shit.
And, you know, there'll be a nice VOD. We talked.
Yeah,
Jordan's
there's
pretty much
VOD.
Recky's like, this is the episode that gets demonetized.
God damn. I'm trying to plan out all this fucking synthesis I need to be doing.
Well, no, the first 10 minutes were totally clean, so
Yeah.
we'll be okay. We didn't hit politics until 20 minutes in.
God.
The thing about hurting people is basically us settling on the idea that, like, at the end of the day, we kind of don't care what people do as long as they're not hurting anyone.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's something that we have a distaste for, where there's an aspect of it that we kind of don't like, it's also just like, yeah, we're not hurting anyone. It's whatever, ultimately.
Is that what we're talking about?
That's what we're talking about. You're not talking about anything. You're synthesis.
It's so fucking...
Ricky,
the back half of this game gets really galaxy brain, man. I could spend a couple hours just making shit and gathering. Alright.
Oh, you got something left.
We like totally derailed the mood of this stream. I'm sorry.
Yeah, apparently I am a psychopath. That wasn't the... No, I don't think any of these guys saw that one, though. That was different this one.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll try and find it. I'll send it to you. Alright, I have to go eat before Kung Fu, though. So...
Oh, the stream's over!
Stream's over!
We carried this fucked atmosphere the whole stream.
Okay, bye!
Thanks, thanks for watching, everybody. See you all next week.
Bye.